school book depository. The lot was swarming with faces he knew from days when he worked to help set up the CIA's Bay of Pigs invasion. And he says he met two other men, the other tramps in the photograph. This man he knew only as Montoya. But this man, he says, he knew well. His name was Charles Harrelson.
He said to me, "Are you O'Malley?" And I said, "Yes." He said, "I'm Harrelson."
Charles Harrelson was a contract killer, now in prison for killing Texas federal judge John Wood. When arrested for Wood's killing, Harrelson claimed killing a judge was nothing to someone who had killed a president. Chauncey Holt says he'd been told to stay in the book depository parking lot, wait for some sort of incident, and if anything went wrong, he should run to a specific boxcar on a parked train. Then he heard shots and ran.
You could still hear that people yelling that the president had been shot. So I knew that we had been set up.
And there is more than just Holt's word. There is also his face.
It's just too close.
Lois Gibson is the Houston Police Department's forensic artist. She made comparisons of Holt and the tramp in the photographs.
This is just conclusive to me that that's the same man.
She also compared pictures of Charles Harrelson with the tramp photo. Again, a perfect match.
I'll stake my reputation on it for sure.
Chauncey Holt does not claim to know who shot Kennedy, but he says he is sure most of the shots did not come from the book depository, but came from close by, from the grassy knoll.
If I am believed, it would lay to rest these ideas that Jack Ruby and Lee Harvey Oswald were just nuts that passed in the night.
We've been researching Chauncey Holt's story, talking to scholars, ex-CIA agents, and many others. Some say Holt's story is bunk, but others believe him. And all admit that if he is a fake, he's not just a wacko. He is playing either a well-schooled, elaborately detailed role, or he's telling the truth.
It's intriguing.
Have you talked to Charles Harrelson about it?
We have not talked to Charles Harrelson yet. He is currently in Marion, Illinois, in the federal penitentiary. We are in the process of asking for permission to talk to him.
Has anybody corroborated this story that he's telling?
A number of individuals that we've spoken to have corroborated little bits and pieces of it. One of the problems is the story that he tells is so detailed it goes all the way back to 1941 and carries on all the way through the 80s. The Kennedy portion of the story that he tells is just a very small part. Of course, it's the most important right now.
Fascinating.